Jerry, thanks so much. Now at 6, Ohio State Board of Education is in a budget crisis. This comes after a state law made sweeping changes to Ohio to how the board operates in October. That's when the Ohio Department of Education and Workforce replaced the Ohio Department of Education.
Well, the change shifted oversight of the state's education department from the Board of Education to the governor. 10 TV's Carla Rogner has more on the budget issues and the board's plans to address them. Carla?
Yeah, that's right. The Board of Education discussed its concerns in its March meeting that it could be in a deficit of $4 to $5 million over the next few years. The board proposed the idea of raising its 5-year teacher licensing fees from $200 to $325. It's also considering cutting a third to a half of its staff and requesting more money from the state. A spokesperson for the governor's office says it did anticipate that the board would have to downsize after the change, so it wouldn't need the same size budget. However, the president of the Ohio Education Association says the budget issues were created when the state legislature overhauled the education department. He is calling on the governor and the legislature to fill the gaps in funding without having to cut staff or raise the cost of teacher licenses.
If the state board doesn't have adequate funding, its only revenue stream is teacher license fees. And so that means that the people who work every day to provide support for students in our schools end up footing the bill for a decision that was made by politicians in Columbus. It's a tax on teachers. It's unfair, and we believe it's wholly unnecessary.
A spokesperson for the governor says it's premature for the Ohio Board of Education to be proposing things like raising the teaching licenses cost because they say it's still going through a transitional phase. The board says it has already reduced some of its expenses by cutting back on travel expenses and keeping some positions open. Reporting in studio tonight, I'm Carla Rogner.